CD1, Track 11. 1.
I'm a member of an old boys club, which is basically when you leave school, you keep in touch with your old friends, and every 5 or 10 years you have a reunion and you get together and party and remember the old days. Some good, some bad, obviously. We also get involved in quite a few charity events in the area where I'm from. And recently we actually did some charity events to save the school that I was at, which was going to be closed. So that was something we did specially. I didn't join straight after school. I went abroad for a few years, and I found out about it through a website called Friends Reunited, where you can find where your old friends are and your old school is. And that was great. We probably only meet once every 2 years as a group. We have a big party and get to meet all the people that we remember, and some of the teachers as well, which is fun. What's really interesting about the group is that we've now all known each other for about 20 years, and it's so interesting to meet people every 2 years and see how they've changed. I'm sure that if I met some of those people in the street now after 20 years, I wouldn't recognise them. And in a bad sort of way, I suppose, it's you like to measure yourself against your friends, where they've got to and how have you done in comparison. If there's something I don't like is that it's very difficult to keep in touch when you're not meeting so regularly. And you do rely on other people to run the club, and sometimes people aren't as involved as they should be, and sometimes you don't hear anything for a year or two. So it is quite difficult to do. But I will definitely stick with it, because it's great to meet people and remember some of the good days.
2.
Well, I'm a member of a kind of society, I suppose. It's a ballroom dancing club. It's kind of lessons, but it's also social as well. There's about, I suppose there must be about 30 people in the club. And I think I'm quite unusual because I think I'm the youngest there. I go with a friend of mine who's my partner in the dancing. It's great fun, really great fun. It's kind of fun being the youngest there as well, because everyone else is retired and they think we're very cool and exotic for being young. Joined about, I suppose, 6 months ago now, because I've just fancied giving ballroom dancing a go. I've never been terribly coordinated as a dancer, and I'm not very good with choreography. But it's been absolutely great. I mean, there's quite a lot of beginners in the class, so you never really feel like you're, stuck out in the middle of all these wonderful advanced dancers. We meet once a week, and we meet in a school hall in a local suburb near to where I live. We meet in the evenings after work, and sometimes it can be quite hard to get yourself out of the house again and ready to do some exercise and some dancing. But it's fantastic fun. So far we've been learning the waltz, the foxtrot, and some Latin dances like the jive and the tango. It's great fun.